Good afternoon, I'm Caleb Doffenbaugh, and welcome to your evening news broadcast. Tonight we have a very special bit of information to share with you regarding the evolution of a species in the Pacific Ocean. The Pitcairn Island chain contains the 1.5 square mile Ducie Island, and the island lies about 3,235 miles off the coast of Lima, Peru. When we heard about what was going on the island, we sent our reporter Michael Miller there immediately. Michael?
Good morning, America. What we got going on here is some crazy science stuff. It is to my understanding that we have a man-sized rat on our hands here today. About this tall. Yes, you heard me right, a man-sized rat.
Incredible. Tell us, Michael, how does such a creature come to exist?
Now, I'm not so good with this science mumbo-jumbo, but I'll take a crack at her for you. If I'm on the right page here, then this will be a result of something called coevolution.
Tell our viewers what exactly that means, Michael. Coevolution.
Well, you see, it's when science...
I think I might be able to help answer your question, Caleb.
Oh my goodness, folks, it's world-renowned biologist Kyle Weiner. This truly is a pleasure to see you on our broadcast.
Oh, don't worry about it, Caleb. I already know. To answer your question, coevolution is the change of a biological object triggered by the change of a related object. In other words, two species evolve in a way that affects them both.
I was getting there.
So an example might be a cactus getting spinier to prevent itself from being eaten, and perhaps a bird getting a stronger beak to deal with said spikes?
Precisely.
So how does coevolution apply to this man-sized rat?
Well, the Polynesian rat...
Oh, I got this one. These here rodents, as they are properly called, have gotten big to eat their favorite dinner, the white-bellied skink. In return, the white-bellied skink has also grown.
Yes, basically what he said. The large Polynesian rat and the white-bellied skink have co-evolved for many millions of years. Throughout this time, the white-bellied skinks have chosen to eat the smaller rats, and the rats have chosen to eat the smaller white-bellied skinks, because they are easier to kill. Over time, since all the smaller animals have been killed, natural selection has made the animals grow larger because they have been more successful in not being killed. Now, the rat has grown to be the size of a man, and the skink is now the size of a, let's say, a German Shepherd.
That is just fascinating. What are the selective pressures might have guided the evolution of these species?
Those are mighty big words there, Caleb.
Sorry, what I meant was, what other things kill the animals?
Some of the other things that put selective pressures on the rat are a lack of sources of water, a lack of food besides giant lizards, and a very low population considering the small size of this island at only 1.5 square miles. These things have forced it to have a very slow metabolism, use very little water, and only mate once every few years due to the low population and lack of mate. All of this needs to happen because of the habitat of Ducie Island.
What other species do these rats interact with on the island?
Well, Caleb, it says here that they don't really interact with anything else on the island unless they get bored or feel like eating some weird-looking fruits or such.
He is right. There aren't that many other species on the island to interact with. It does occasionally eat some of the fruits and berries on the island, but everything else is generally too small to even bother with.
Well, it has been nice talking with you, Mike, and I'm glad you could be here too, Kyle. I never knew something like a giant man-sized rat could be so interesting.
I'm glad I could share some of my wisdom with your people today.
Thanks for having me, Caleb.
Well, unfortunately, that's all we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in at 11 o'clock where we will have Kevin bake on and make us a wonderful cake. Thank you, and good night.